released today, which leads me to bringing on my guest for the day. So let's go ahead and introduce you to the founder of Be Well Magazine, who I'm always talking about, and she be going ham in the comments. I know y'all seen her before. And then also my partner here on Tech Talk Tuesday, Imani, which is also Carmen's daughter, is going to be joining me too. So let me go ahead and bring them up on the screen, and let's get started with today's show. So let me go ahead and hit that real quick. All right, let's see. Let me bring y'all on. There we go. Let me do this. Hey, what's up? Can y'all hear me okay?
Yeah, yes, we can.
All right, welcome to Talk It Up Tuesday. Carmen, how you doing?
I am excited. It is a Talk Up Tuesday, and we got some good stuff to talk about. So I'm happy to be here.
Awesome,
Yes,
awesome. And Imani, how are you?
I'm so excited. I'm great. I'm looking forward to today's conversation and just creating a platform for what we have going on and what other people may have going on and would like to share. So I'm looking forward to it today.
All right, cool. So let me go ahead and see some shares going on. I don't see no shares yet. While you come on to the platform and join us, please go ahead and comment down below to let us know what state you're tuning in from. Today we have a bit of agenda I pulled up and have ready to go. If you want to share some couple of previews of the magazine that gets released today, I actually have that ready to share on screen with us. But go ahead, everybody, let us know where you're tuning in from. Go ahead and hit that share button and let's get our conversation going. So today being Talk It Up Tuesday, again, I'm going to open up the floor for you to have an opportunity to share what's going on in your business and something that you want us to be able to support you on. But we're going to start out today just talking about what we're doing today. And one of the biggest things that we have going on today is the release of Be Well Magazine. And it's featuring somebody that might look a little familiar to y'all. So let me go ahead and bring her up on the screen. Imani, congratulations on your Be Well Magazine cover.
Thank you.
All right. So, yeah, this is the next episode, not the next episode, the next issue, the fall issue of Be Well Magazine called Entrepreneur Energy. We have Imani on the cover here. I want Carmen to kind of start us off and tell us a little bit about this issue. I know every issue is special and dear to your heart, but just kind of tell us a little bit about like why this theme and what you're hoping to achieve with this issue of the magazine.
Yes, absolutely. Well,
Okay.
first thing that I want to achieve is
Oh, there we
helping.
go.
Can you hear me okay?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, great, great. Well, the first thing that I want to achieve with this issue and every issue is to understand, help women entrepreneurs and entrepreneurs, period, to truly understand that collaboration is the new currency all day, every day. So this theme really came about me getting this feel of how important it is for us to get our second win. That last quarter of the year, like we are exhausted. We have accomplished some things as entrepreneurs. We don't failed at some things, but this is our last quarter. And I truly believe it's possible for us to collapse time frames and to be very, very strategic and crush our goals in the last quarter. And I have a vision about what I want for the magazine. And somehow, some way, our editor in chief, Crystal Thompson, has the gift to put the words to what I'm feeling. It's just magic. I'm just amazed at how she's able to do that in every issue. So as I communicate kind of the feel of what I want, what I'm anticipating, what we want to pull out of our contributors, there Crystal is. She came up with the perfect thing EnHERgy. Man, the way she broke that thing down, Mike, I was just super, super excited. The contributors got all behind it and they came through with some amazing articles. And I'm just excited for our readers to just tap in and be able to share what they got from it. And look at the timing of this. Look at the divine timing. And in the midst of us coming up with the theme and me making a decision that Imani will grace the cover of this issue, this young lady is in the thick of her EnHERgy. She has just made a decision without a whole lot of preparation to transition from Milwaukee, Wisconsin, all she's known just about. And I was like, wow, this she is definitely in her EnHERgy because she's very, very focused, and she just made up her mind. And that's what the cover, that's what you're going to find in the article, is a group of women entrepreneurs getting their EnHERgy on.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Like I feel that. And you're right, Crystal, when she came up with that title, everybody was like, "Ooh, yeah, like that's the one. Let's continue. Let's go ahead and get started with that." So Crystal is the editor in chief. Thank you for coming up with that theme. And it does look like we got some people here joining us too. I'm gonna take a minute to just kind of see who's here with us, and then we'll go through some of the pages in the magazine here. So
I
let's
love
just
it.
take a real quick look and see who joined us. Who joined us? Who joined us? I
Okay.
see we have Carlise Bradford here listening in Arizona. Hey, Carlise, how you doing?
Carly.
Thank you for joining us. Let's see. Wendy, we got Wendy, the VIP up in the house.
Yes, yes. Wendy, thanks for joining us.
Yeah, Carlise says, congratulations to you, Monty.
Thank you. Thank
There
you.
we go. We got some Facebook users. So that just happens when sometimes when you have to give Facebook permission. But thank you for joining us. Who you be, the female version of me. Oh, I bet you that's Terrence. You think?
That
Possibly.
I think so. We gonna find out. Let me know if I'm right, Terrence.
It
I
probably
see some.
is him because he said
I
he was
think it is.
in.
Okay.
Awesome. So let's go ahead and let's kind of go through. I'm gonna pull up the magazine, and I want to let everybody know that you can actually order the magazine today in print. All you have to do is go to bewellforwomen.com to order your copy, and get this mailed to you. So you ain't got to go looking around in no racks or no stores. It'll come right to your house so that you
Yeah.
can sit back, kick back, and enjoy it right away. But let's just go through some of the articles inside, and let's talk about who we got featured here.
Hey,
So
Mike,
I know,
let me ask you a question while you're pulling that.
yeah.
I got a text from our sponsor of the Big Dream Retreat. Is it too late for her to join us on the screen?
No, come on in
Okay.
here.
Okay. I'll
We
reach
got
out.
20 minutes. We got 20
Okay.
minutes left.
Okay.
This
I'll reach
this
out
is the
to her.
living room, so we keep it cool and casual here.
Thank you so much. I'm sorry to interrupt. Go right ahead.
That's all right. So Kimberly, that's Kimberly here on the bottom right-hand corner of the screen, who's sponsoring the Big Dream Arizona Retreat. This event is sold out. Event
Yeah.
is sold out,
Yeah.
but there are still vendor spots available. So if you're interested in that, again, go to bewellforwomen.com or just comment down below. That'd be the easiest way. I know y'all watching on. Stay right where you at. Don't leave. You watching on YouTube, you watching on Facebook. Just say, hey, I want to be a vendor, and then we'll get in touch with you. So let's see. As you can see, there's quite a few familiar faces here in the Be Well community that are going to be part of that retreat. We got our articles in here from you, Carmen. We got a letter from Jacqueline. Is there anything in particular that kind of you want to talk about that's inside this issue that I should bring up on the screen?
Let me see what I again want to really encourage is that when you guys are, let's talk about reading first of all.
Okay.
I understand that people are not reading like they used to, period.
Mm-hmm.
I want to talk a little bit about how the magazine came about. In
Okay.
addition to me being a true to the bone believer in entrepreneurship, as a young woman, I was madly in love with magazines. I had a complete full blown relationship with Essence Magazine from the time I was 14 years old. And we have gotten away from what it means to be able to really curl up with our tea, our coffee, our favorite adult beverage, and just enjoy a good magazine. And so it was Essence Magazine for me. Susan Taylor, she did this section called In the Spirit. And so when I was looking at adding a magazine to my brand and to my business, I looked it up all up and down YouTube. Mike has taught me the importance of doing a little bit of research before I jump into something. So all I was really finding is that, people are learning, they're engaging online and not so much reading. And when I really read about the short attention span that we're all having as a result of social media, and I've seen that adults attention span is at the average is less than a goldfish. Well, hey, Kimberly, when I heard that, I read that statistic and I'm like, okay, sometimes we got to do what we're called to do and what God is pulling us to do, and not what's always scripted on YouTube and in Google and our research. I was
That's real.
clear about what Be Well magazine was for me. I believe there is still a group of women out there that want to have a relationship with other women entrepreneurs, and we may not be able to see each other, but we can feel each other through those articles. So as a result, I just had that in my heart. I had that in my prayer life. And once I made up my mind, I wasn't going to be dictated to by the statistics. And I realized I had everything that I needed to manifest this magazine. And even if it's for that segment of women that want to have that nostalgia, like I felt with Ebony, Jet, and all those publications that would come out. And now me and the old magazine, we have a full-blown relationship. I have to have two beverages when that issue would come out. So, it's just that as entrepreneurs, you got to know what you know, and you can't second guess yourself by what's popular at that time, because I'm not talking to everybody. The magazine is not for everybody. It is for that woman who wants to build a relationship with the other women entrepreneurs in the magazine. They see the value of us having this relationship with Michael DeMond. We can cut y'all a whole lot of trouble. We can save you a lot of money. I've been working with Mike for over 10 years. I've been an entrepreneur for over 30 years. I can save you some time and a whole lot of money, not because I did everything right, but because I did so many things wrong. So you will have an opportunity to get access to my bumps and bruises along the way. I can help you to see how beneficial it is that you connect with the Cheryl Garrison in our magazine, why you want to connect with Jackie Delane to help you book your travel, the reason why everybody goes to Wendy Campbell here in Arizona. I can help you understand these things. And I am just simply here to bring evidence that collaboration is indeed the new currency.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Thank you for sharing that. And we have a guest here. We have Kimberly here. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the studio.
Hello. How's everyone doing?
Doing good. Doing good. Thank you for joining us.
Awesome. Glad to be here. I was wrapping up another Zoom and then technical difficulties. Over 52, you got to just, you're learning. You're still learning.
Yeah.
It happens to everybody. People say like, "Oh, you still doing?" Like, yeah, this. It ain't got nothing to do with you. It is not personal. It's just stuff. Don't take it personal, people. You good?
Glad to be here, but I do know I have found my tribe in Miss Carmen, and so I'm just grateful for the invitation. I've been saying for the last couple of months, your vibe will attract your tribe, and I am finding that to be so true.
Wow.
Yeah, that's so true. And Carmen brings people together from all kind of places. Just last week, you had me at a dinner that I was not anticipating at all. Just like, who are these people? People from all over the place. But it was an amazing meetup. So, when they call her the master connector, that's real. Don't take that lightly. So thank you for what you do. And let's see, we can just take a quick look at the comments. We got some people commenting here. Darren said, continuous learning is a virtue. That is so true. So true. That does not end. Carmen is a master at those connections. Let's see. Yep, everybody know the importance of collaboration and get me out of my comfort. You will push the people out of their comfort zone too. Matter of fact, I started doing Tech Talk Tuesday because you wanted me to come on and talk to people.
Yes.
I don't know if everybody know that. I wasn't trying to do that at that time, and look where it took me.
Yes. That
I owe you for that.
About my relationship with JoJo Pye. She's also one of the contributors in the magazine, and she's been doing her Wisdom Walk broadcast forever. But because I've been able to experience her on a much deeper level, we were just talking one day, and I'm like, JoJo Pye, your work is so good. Your work is so good, but people need to see you. We need to feel you. And she is not intimidated by technology. Next thing I know, she called me later that evening. She was on camera on YouTube, and she has been blessing the folks ever since then. And, sometimes we just got to surround ourselves with people that see more in us than we have the time or the energy to see in ourselves. And so I'm very intentional about putting myself in spaces where people can stretch me and help me to see myself beyond where I'm at and what the potential is. So I'm really, really thrilled to be able to be in collaboration and partnership with Kimberly, and it was just a divine connection. You gotta know about those things too. That divine connection is exactly how in my 10th year we were able to sell out on our VIP level for the retreat in 6 hours, because
Mhm.
that's a divine connection. That's nothing but grace. That's after me undercutting myself for 9 years, struggling, having people write me letters and references. Oh, Carmen, your retreat, your convention, it blessed me, but I was going home broke with all the bills. And I
Mhm.
didn't price it correctly to be able to do something different. Well, let me tell y'all about this time. This time I had a conversation with Michael, who I've been in a business relationship with for over 10 years, and he allowed me to start backing my way into pricing. What is it that you really want people to experience? What is it that you want people to feel? And as a result of that, now I didn't double my price. I priced it 4 times higher, because let me tell you, the women that invested in the Big Dream 2023, it's going
It's
down.
going
Oh
down.
yeah, they're gonna love Arizona. Hey, we need to become some apartment finders because people gonna be trying to move here after they get here for this retreat.
Really.
Yo,
They
oh
need to sponsor.
yes, it's going down. And I'm like, look at y'all. Y'all playing around about these vendor spots. Do you know how it's going to bless you to be in the room, regardless of the products that you're selling? Because I know when we bring Dr. Shantina Gladney in as our keynote speaker, psh, man, don't play. And it was my intention to have it really with the right. You don't want a big group. You want the right group. So it was not my desire to pack it out with 100 or 200 women entrepreneurs, just the right ones that we're going to be building relationships way beyond the retreat. So that's what I really want us to get out of this. And I'm just curious, like Imani, where you are, and my greatest hope is that you be able to really learn from the women that's going to be in that room and at the retreat, and how is it that we can do a better job in helping young women entrepreneurs to be able to just get there faster and better, like really, don't skip any steps. And just talk a little bit about what you're expecting from the retreat. How do you feel on being on the cover of the magazine, and how are you going to leverage that? And don't undersell that. Don't undersell yourself, because we are a growing community, Linda Michelle. We are a growing community. Some people only want to hang out with you and subscribe to you when you done already hit it, right? But we on our way somewhere. So I want you guys to trust and believe when you are with people at the beginning. When you do get to the top, and we're going straight to the top, you're going to remember those people that was with you at the very beginning. So Imani, talk a little bit about that.
For sure, for sure. Specifically for the retreat coming up in January, I woke up this morning, I looked at my phone, and I saw that my mom put the lineup on Facebook, and she had kind of told me about a few people here or there, but I hadn't looked at the graphic thoroughly. And so I ran to her room this morning. I was like, Mom, I have to hit the ground running, and what can I do to contribute to the amazing experience that's about to happen in January? As far as anything that needs to happen in the background, I just have never seen so many amazing people that I know personally, and and contributing to one event. It's
Sign
like
in from Milwaukee, from Georgia, from North
man.
Carolina. Like, I'm so here for it.
And I'm the type of person, because the way my mom raised me, that I've never glorified celebrities and things like that, or all the things that are popular. those people on the flyer are the people I look up to, the celebrities I look up to. Like, I really, really am blessed to have been poured into by so many amazing leaders in Milwaukee. And so many of those folks are on that flyer. And so many of those people I'm excited to continue to learn from, beyond just the folks from Milwaukee, and just be able to take the wisdom and guidance from what I'm able to learn from the retreat. I'm just like overjoyed. I was in my mom room speeches like, okay, mom, this is so next level. What next? What do I need to do to be fully present in this room, in this space, when we get a chance to experience all these people? And as far as the magazine goes, similar to what I said about looking up to celebrities, I feel like I'm on the cover of O Magazine, of Ebony Magazine, of Essence Magazine. I'm like, people probably are looking at my post today because I've been like posting like crazy. They probably like, girl, it's just your mom magazine. But like, I'm like, no, this is so much bigger than that to me. Like, this is a big deal. I've never had an opportunity to be on the cover of a magazine, and this is my favorite magazine. Like, I don't care what nobody says. And it's so much, so many amazing contributors in the magazine as well. And I'm excited to read it myself and, you know, learn more from the women in that magazine, and knowing that a generation of women trusted my wisdom to be a part of the magazine is so exciting and so encouraging on my journey right now, to know that I was not only awarded the opportunity to be on the front of the magazine, but also to share my experience. And the timing couldn't have been better. It could not have been better. Like, the photo shoot, you would probably look at that and think that I took those pictures specifically for the magazine. But something told me on my birthday, July 27th of 2022, do a photo shoot, get ready for the next level. And the way
get ready
that those pictures came in the perfect time and prepared me for the cover of this magazine has really shown me how the power of manifestation and trusting in God and his process, and knowing that I don't have to have it all figured out and together before I start preparing for the level up, because the level up is ready for me. I just got to get ready for it. That's what I'm doing.
Good.
That's so good. So good. And Kimberly, you decided to come on like right towards the end. You decided to come on and be a sponsor of the entire retreat. So like, what moved you? What did you see? Why did you just make that decision and bring a group of people along with you to?
Oh my goodness, Michael, you do not have time for the entire story.
I got 6 minutes.
You have to wait for the retreat, because you know how it happened. It truly was divine. I did not set out. I didn't even know about the retreat. It was just, there was a divine connection. There was a conversation that we had. And I told Carmen today, I said, I'm scared to talk to you anymore, because the last conversation I had with you, I became a sponsor of an event. So I don't even know if I should talk to you today. But that's not what I intended to do. Like, you know, we connected on a business level, and then we realized that it was much bigger than that. And as she continues to share, I'm looking at her Facebook page and I'm like, oh my gosh, this is me. You know, I'm all about 3 John 2. Beloved, I wish above all things that you prosper and be in health, even as your soul prospers. Like, that's my mantra scripture. And so I'm looking at Carmen and I'm like, she's me. She's hosting retreats. And honestly, I had a retreat not too long ago, just to get back in the game. I used to throw retreats before. I shouldn't say throw. I'm sorry. I used to host retreats. Yeah. I used to host retreats a few years ago before I lost my job. And I wanted to get back because that's something that I enjoy doing. And so I'm listening to Carmen, and she's talking about her journey with retreats, and she's telling me, you know, the story. And I'm just like, oh my gosh. And then she started telling me some more information. And I was like, oh my gosh, if she invites me to come, I'm going to say yes, but I don't want to be in the front of the room. I'm a behind the scenes person. And so, you know, I'm like, if she asks me, I'm going to say yes, because it just feels right. Mm-hmm. To talk about, you know, the sponsorship. I don't even know if she mentioned the sponsorship, but I just stepped out on faith.
Yeah. Yes.
That was not the plan for me. I didn't see it coming.
Right.
I've never been to Arizona. It was not on my agenda to come to Arizona in January, but it is now. And I'm so excited. I am just like over the top because I know this is bigger than me and this is bigger than
Yes. Wow.
and
Awesome.
I'm just honored and I'm excited to see what's going to happen and, receive more clarity today and just grateful, and what I do realize is what you make happen for someone else, God will make happen for you.
Mm.
That's a good one.
So good.
I got to pull up Linda Michelle's comment back up.
Say
Yeah.
it again.
I said I just had to pull up Linda Michelle's yes, Kimberly, yes up for that one.
But it's time for us to tell our story.
Yes.
It's
Yes.
biblical for the older women to teach the younger.
Yes.
It's time for that. We need that. Our society needs that. And I'm a faith girl to my heart. There was a time when I went to church, and then there was a time when I lived for God. And I live for God.
Wow.
And there's a difference.
Wow.
Yeah.
I cannot thank you enough for just being divinely connected, because at the time that I was taught that we did connect, and Andre Turner, bless his heart, connecting us. He's so sick of me thanking him every time you turn around for connecting us, because I had, we think we have a plan. And I literally had all kind of time blocked out because I was so over the top excited about the sellout of the VIP. That happened so quickly. I had 10 more spots to fill. So I had taken my calendar all the way from August through December. Okay, I got to talk to this many people a day. I have to work on this. I got to talk to Mike about this. But all it took was God's grace and for one call to come through and said, I want all 10 of those slots. I was talking on the phone, but I was putting her on mute, happy, dancing and praising, because it came out of nowhere. I hadn't even had a chance to finish developing my sponsorship package. And she was clear that she wanted to be able to bless her business partners. She wanted to be able to bless her mom and have them come and share this amazing experience. So, that's why we just have to stay ready, so we don't need to get ready. And having people like Michael DeMond, Crystal Thompson keeps me ready, because it was nothing. Imagine if Michael was a new person that I had no kind of business relationship with. I was like, oh my goodness, Michael, we have our sponsor already. Within a couple hours, he had the whole package ready to go. This is what we're doing. This is how. Man, don't play with the Be Well team, y'all. Don't. So, Michael, tell us a little bit before we close out. What has this experience been for you and contributing so much to the magazine, to Be Well, period? And what is it that you're offering that our Be Well community can take advantage of and get access to you, please?
Sure. I'll be more than happy to share that. So I want to first just say, thank all of you for trusting me and allowing me to be able to kind of work with you. I always let people know, my role in all of this and all the people that I work with is really just to be a vessel and help people take that thing that they really have that desire and that dream to do and package it up, give them the tools and the structure that they need to be able to make that happen. So my satisfaction comes from being able to do that. And working within the Be Well community, I'm working with women from all different age groups who have a lot of different experiences. And I see nothing but a wealth tank full of information, knowledge that needs to be shared. So I'm driven to do whatever I can to help people do what they need to do to kind of fulfill their mission and kind of carry on. So we all kind of support each other and have an integral role to play with each other. And my part is really just to kind of help people build that foundation so that they can get that thing out of their head and make it real. So to help people do that, what I've done is created a way for people to be able to get the support that they need, created a place where they can meet all these amazing people that we're talking about that's inside of the Be Well community. I just recently opened up for people to be able to get free access to it. It's at bondtobuild.com. That's where all of us can be found. That's where you can have conversations with all of us. That's where all of our workshops and courses are going to be. Last week, I announced that I'm going to be doing some free workshops about travel, free workshops about marketing. A lot of people want to start doing some video podcasting. So I'm going to have all of that stuff inside of bondtobuild.com. There's going to be free versions. There's going to be, versions that require require some investment, but it's going to give you a much bigger, faster payout, because I know some of y'all want to get done sooner than later. But you'll have options to all of that stuff inside of the community there. So just go to bondtobuild.com, get your membership. All of our platforms are going to be accessible there. Jojo Pa, who Carmen was talking about earlier, does her wisdom walk videos. You can access there. We have my friend Yolanda, who does fitness training. She has her courses in there. My courses are going to be in there. So in 2023, this is really going to be our gathering place that all of us can connect and continue to build those relationships. So Carmen, thank you for allowing me to be able to kind of play such a major role within the Be Well community and helping people get their dreams out there. I hate to see people take that stuff with them and never get to really release it. So, you know, anytime I can do that, I'm happy. I feel good about that.
That's wonderful. Well, we sure appreciate you. I get so many testimonials and feedback from the women and in the Be Well community, just thanking me for connecting them with you and how much you've blessed their business. And you just really exemplify that collaboration is a new currency, and it's imperative that we know the value that each of us bring to a situation so that we can leverage those relationships and be very intentional about what it is that we're being called to do. So thank you so much, Michael, for making us shine.
My pleasure. So I'm flashing through the pages of the magazine. Again, go to bewellforwomen.com, order your print copy, get it mailed to you in your inbox so that you can get access to all these articles, get to know the women who are featured inside of the issue. There's an issue every quarter. So I think we have about what, 7 or 8 issues that are out? Yeah, that sounds about right. So go out there and get your copy. Go to bewellforwomen.com. Share this video. So if you know some women entrepreneurs in your life who would benefit from being part of the Be Well community, make sure you get them connected and they can get access there. So any closing words before we tune out for Talk It Up Tuesday? Too many T's going on here.
My closing word is that I just want you guys to support the magazine. When you support the magazine, you're supporting women entrepreneurs. And so our target audience is women, but none of what we have accomplished would not be possible if it wasn't for amazing, strong men in our corner. So we say be well for women, but we want to be well for the community, and no one is excluded. We celebrate our men in our community, and we want them to be part of the Be Well for Women. And just thank you guys. Subscribe, purchase a copy. It's a great investment. You'll love having the publication on your desk or on your living room table. And I'm just looking forward to you all collaborating with us and considering become a subscriber and a reader of Be Well magazine. Thank you so much.
Awesome. All right. Kimberly, you got anything for us?
Thank you for having me on. Can't wait to meet you all in person. I'm counting down the days.
It's going to be fun. We have a good time. Imani, anything for you?
Just thanks again so much for engaging us in this amazing conversation. And I'm looking forward to next week, Tuesday.
All right, perfect. So thank you all for joining me today. This is Talk It Up Tuesday. We're going to be live every Tuesday, 4:30 Arizona time, 6:30 Central, 7:30 Eastern. Until y'all have daylight savings, we ain't got to change nothing. Right. So y'all gonna come to our time. 4:30 Arizona time is what it's gonna be, but I'll always post so that you know what time it's gonna be and you can plan to join us. So we'll see you next week, Tuesday. And until then, if you have anything you want to share with us in the comments, please do. This video will be replayed and rewatched and shared. So if you want to go ahead and let us know what's new in your business and how we can support you in your business, the comments are the place to do so, and we'll check you out. All right. So everyone have a good evening. I got to get ready for yoga class tonight so I can chill. And I will talk to everybody soon online. All right.
Okay. Thank you so much. Thank you.
All righty. Take care.
Bye-bye.